Government, he asked me to advise. I will advise the government to retrieve or withdraw the license of some entrepreneurs, some businessmen. They are the people really calling this country right now as I'm talking to you. You understand? If government had said sell cement at the rate of 7,000, all this while they are still selling cement at rate of 12,000. But government had said so. Had it been government say sell cement at 15,000, that same minute they will start selling at 15,000.
Yeah. So government should withdraw the license of some.
Withdraw the license of some. If I am, to be honest with you, if I am the president, because I know that if I am the president, I should be able to have the power to withdraw, to fire, to hire and to fire.
So they are the one causing this inflation, sir.
Yeah, they follow. They follow. Like recently, when government step up, you see that dollar rate drop. You know that one very well. But this dollar rate drop, are they not still selling things high? Imagine nails here that our brothers produce within these houses. They are selling one bag of nails that will buy 16,000, 14,000. They are selling it at the rate of 45,000.
The government, we're also contributing to the hardship that we're experiencing. A situation whereby we inflate price, maybe triple of what we are supposed to sell. So I think it has a point, but I don't think that will be possible. But if we have a viable government that is workable, they can regulate them.
So what?
All the parastatals that is supposed to stand for the people, they are all compromised. They are all sold out. Who is the EFCC? Who appoints the EFCC? What about the ICPCs? What about the courts? These are the hope of every common average human being or Nigerians or persons. But these people are all compromised. So I don't think that nobody holds anybody accountable for anything.
So Nigeria should just endure suffering and smiling, like they say.
Just as our icon, music icon, fella, he saw it earlier. He's suffering and smiling, and we felt that he's under inflation of drug or thereabout. But he saw it coming.
Is it a foundational problem or individual problem?
It is a foundational problem created by individual and sold out. It has moved around to the norms of the people. So it's something that, yes, it can be cured, but not in this era.
So what do we do?
What we do is, the people have to stand for themselves. And how do these things stand? Revolution must take place.
How do we pioneer that?
It is for the normal NGOs. We are supporting NGOs that are responsible for most of these changes to stand and speak. And let them also not be compromised. Because sometimes even, you see Labour, who is even supposed to speak for the people, they are compromised. Labour will just come in, go into the office, whatever discussion, they take a cup of tea and come back with their pocket filled up. And you see that tomorrow, the next day, you see what they call it again, strike or whatever, has been cancelled. So, in that regards, where do we run to? We don't have anything to run. We have to run to.
We don't have a justice system. We don't have a good governance. There's nothing to write home about Nigerians. We should just endure and just wait it out.
As you can see.
Administration is.
As you can see.
Yes.
As you can see. It's over. It's over. Me personally, I'm fed up. I have nothing to say about any justice. Where is justice? When evidences upon evidences have been put on ground, and at the end, they look at these evidences and put a very ambiguous grammar over these evidences and bury the evidences. And is it what you are talking about? Look at what happened. I just saw online that the Supreme Court of the United States of America has cleared Donald Trump to run an election. If it's here, how do you do it? These are where systems are functioning. This is where systems are running. So here we don't have a system. We don't have a system. The system are there.
The individual problem is a corruption problem. Every individual has a price on their head.
Yes.
Even you has a price.
Yes.
So if they pay you to, you compromise.
For what? Personally, me, just as you say, our individual, we have our differences. I have sat in a place with my little experience in a place where I was paid some money to compromise the system. I objected it. In fact, what I'm having in my pocket here now, look at it. It's 3 copies of different letters. Trying to clear my name from ambiguous altercation. That's if I compromise, it will also kill the system that we find ourselves inside. So if I could open this letter, you see that I will not. I exempted myself from it and then made an expose of what is killing the system. I am not that kind. I am not that kind.
So Tinubu is not competent. That's what you are saying, sir.
Well,
President Tinubu.
Whether he's competent or he's not competent, I am not saying he's not competent. I am not saying he's competent. We are watching at him. Already, the system is already gone. We have failed.
So what will you say of this current administration?
For me, I have nothing to say about this current administration because I have not seen any improvements in what we know. Sometimes you think if you are going back to Egypt, it will be better than living in Egypt.
So Egypt is Buhari, and
as you can see, during his time.
Promised land is Tinubu.
No, Tinubu is never a promised land. The promised land is no longer what we saw. And in fact, from the onset, we have never seen it as a promised land. Me, I have my reasons. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
God bless.
We ourselves are our problems coupled with the leaders. I've said it often and often. So what I'm saying is that we should begin to have responsibility of our actions and inactions. For instance, as a wood dealer, this wood is going for 800 naira right now. It's going for 800 naira right now. And then all of a sudden, because I see that it's scarce somehow, then what I will do is to say I will sell it for 2,000 naira. Then next tomorrow I will inflate the price. I think where I am blaming the government of the day, be it federal or state or local government, there are regulatory bodies that we are supposed to put in place. They're supposed to go from shade to shade, from market to market, to regulate these things. I don't think it's a problem of what is it called, Tinubu. I don't think so. We are just being wicked on ourselves, which is totally unacceptable. You made mention of protest. What are we going to protest? Protest on what? Protest on tomatoes? Protest on rice? Protest? What are we going to protest on? We should begin to do things right. That is the hallmark of the whole thing. When we begin to do things right, we see things begin to fall in place. This thing will not stop until our mindset is changed.
Sir, when you talk about farmers, you say farmers will be like when until Joseph showed up. Could it be that we don't have our Joseph in Nigeria? The person we have is just like somebody said. He said we don't have a president, we have a tormentor like a pharaoh. It will be that we lack the farmer, that we lack the woman that has the capacity to move this nation forward, which will be like this our president is not capable.
If not until Obasanjo emergence, talk has been free. Do you understand?
Yes.
Until we begin to make talks, we begin to make calls and begin to pay. And Jonathan came and said freedom of speech. Do you understand? You can't call somebody a tormentor, for goodness sake. The man seated right there in Abuja and Aso Rock. He is not happy seeing that his people. There is no leader that will be happy seeing that the economy of which the people is leading is falling. No leader will do that. I bet you, no leader will do that. There's no leader that will derive joy when you go there, maybe for economic summit of nations, and people are saying, and you are presenting your country as the worst country so far. No leader will be happy to hear that. The whole thing is boiling down to us. There are cabals and there are cabals. That's just the truth.
So how do we
come out of it? How do we do away with the cabals? Yeah. The only way we can do away with the cabals is when you, as a journalist, and me, as an individual, begin to set things right from our families. I said it there last time. From our families, begin to do things right. From our religious settings, what they are preaching to us, are we putting it into practice? Or when the preaching is going on, you say, oh, man of God, ride on. Man of God, ride on, I'm hearing you, sir. Man of God, ride on, hearing you, sir. Are we putting it in practice? It's a very big question. I said it there last time. In a situation where somebody's file will get to your desk, and you open your desk and put it there until when the person will come and see you before you treat it. Why should the person come and see you? The file is for you to treat and send to the next desk. That is the problem I'm having. And you know why I say we have problems? On Sundays we put fat offerings. We put tithe from this ill-gotten money that we are getting. So until this mindset of the winner gets it all, this mindset of I want to get rich at all costs. I told you last time, a child of a teenager, let's say a teenager between 13 to 19 years is propelling to get millions, if not billions of naira. And at the end of the day, when he or she finally gets the money, he comes back home, and the parents will be happy. They will accommodate. The parents will be accommodate because the breadwinner, he built mansions for the parents. They will leave without asking, my son, what are you working? In our own time, brother, it wasn't so. That's the truth. It wasn't so.
Sir, what would you say of the Igbos saying they are not protesting, they are enjoying his administration?
When they say Igbos, are they the only people in Nigeria?
They said they are enjoying. The march will continue.
Igbos will not say so. It could be an individual. There is no way you can tell me that Igbos will say they are enjoying it. There are people in House of Assembly and National Assembly that are from Igbo that I heard them last night. What is his name? I forgot his name. Do you know? So if you want to take a valid talk, you take from people that are representing the people, not people in the streets.
But those people are representing. They are not speaking. Are they speaking on behalf of the masses? They are speaking
on behalf of the masses. They are not happy either. They are not happy either. They are not happy that the inflation rate is high in Nigeria. They are not happy. The people that will tell you that they are happy, let me tell you, the people that will tell you that they are happy is the people that bought cement for 5,000 naira as delivery, and they are selling for 12 and 13,000 naira. They will tell you they are happy. They are making their millions. Do you get it now? But ordinary people that are not into buying and selling, that a salary earner, that whose salary is maybe 100 or 150,000, will not tell you that he or she is happy. Knowing very well that when you go to the market, the price of everything has skyrocketed, and then there's no way the person can meet up.
So are you as an individual businessman, are you happy with this current administration?
It's like you are telling me, if I don't eat food in a day without fasting, will I be happy? I can't be happy. The things are falling apart according to things are falling apart. Even the center could not even hold. So I'm not happy. But in a way, I still strongly believe that what we are going through, that's why I call it famine. It's either we are learning something or something is learning us. So at the end of the day, I still strongly believe that before the end of this administration, that Nigeria, before the end of this, I told you before that we should give the man a chance. Before the end of the administration, I think he has the technicality, and he has the men, and he has the resources, and they will put things right.
All right, thank you, sir. Chairman, sir. God bless. We from the Gato Dani.
Ẹ ṣeun amóhùnmáwòrán, ẹ ṣeun. Ṣé rí etí bàbá tá à ń pè ní Tinubu tó dáwọ́lé nítorí lágbára ni nítorí ti bàjẹ́ ti pẹ́ ni. Wọ́n sì ní tí lébàdẹ̀ ti gbó tí ó tó dáadáa tẹ́ máa fẹ́ tó ṣe wọ́n sá wò tí ń bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ̀rẹ́sàn tẹ́ máa wọ́n aṣọ di ọ̀tún. Ìtorí ẹ̀ ń kọ́ ni pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ohun tó ti bàjẹ́ tipẹ́tipẹ́ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà ó tóbi púpọ̀ ju many of country lọ. Ètí bàbá ẹ̀ focus ẹ̀já sì ní sùúrù. Èmi nígbà ẹgbà mi sọ fún yín. Kò tí ì lọ́dún kan ẹ̀jẹ̀ sẹ́rí àti Yíbò Yorùbá àti Yíbò nǹkan kan náà ni wá. Àtúmọ̀ra wa pọ̀ jù. Àìmọye ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tó yẹ pé àwọn Yíbò ń wà position tẹ́pẹ́ àwọn tá a jẹ́ Yorùbá gan bò mí ilẹ̀ Yíbò àlè.
Sẹ́yìn wá ń gbádùn ìjọba báyìí.
Eléyìí nìyàn èmi ò ní parọ́ fún wọn.